Okay, today we're going to take a look at a Tschudin. This is a Swiss cylindrical grinder. It's currently wired for 220 volts, and this is a full automatic cycle on this. In other words, we have a in and out of the wheel slide with automatic infeed, pick feed, and plunge, as well as spark out. We have the automatic table traverse, and we have a rapid approach to the workpiece. In other words, our wheel slide moves in about 50 millimeters before it starts to feed. So here's your infeed wheel. You got a variable speed on the workhead. So I crank this up or down, we go slower. As we go up, we go faster. It has a 14-inch grinding wheel with a 5-inch bore. This is a very well-made machine. This is a high-end machine. People familiar with these usually are looking for them. This is a very clean one. We had this re-scraped. Some of the surfaces on here needed a little bit of attention. So we had a local machine tool rebuilder come in here and redo the top ways on the cross slide as well as on the longitudinal table. This machine is functioning perfectly. I want to say that it's got pick feed and plunge feed. Down here we have controls for incremental feed on the left and right side, the amount of your incremental feed, your table speed, and you have a dual knob here for your coarse and fine feed in the plunge grinding mode, as well as a dwell, and then your central control lever. Over here is your infeed lever. You have a clutch to engage and disengage the feed mechanism, as well as a fine adjustment dial on the side here. So basically we're going to turn this on, and as you see, we go back and forth with the table. I can control that speed here. Gonna go nice and slow. So this is feeding now about 4/10 each pass. I can adjust it here so it feeds only on the right side or the left side. I can change it down here so that it feeds more or feeds less. I can also set it so that if I'm using spark out, that it'll only retract when it's at the reversal stop, not in the middle of your workpiece. You've got a workhead here with a Morse taper number 4 spindle, and a built-in order, another Swiss product, variator, that as you rotate this, it increases the speed. It's a mechanical variator. Your tailstock here is set up with a Morse taper number 3 center, where this has a number 4. Currently there's a reduction sleeve in there to bring it down to number 3. So this is a 3 to 4, but the spindle itself is actually a number 4 Morse taper. There's also an external thread on the nose of the spindle for attaching chucks and other things like that. I used to work for this company. It's a great machine. I know a lot about it, so when you buy this one from us anyway, you're going to have a machine that's going to work right. I don't know what else I could say about it, but we got it on our floor here if anybody's interested. This is the Tschudin grinder, HTG 400. Meaning 400 millimeter between centers, which is about 16, 17 inches you could probably squeeze out of it. And the center height of swing of 8 inches, so you've got a little under 4-inch center height. Thank you very much.